Hello student, I am Deepak Saini, physics faculty. Today our topic of discussion is the Pulley-mass system, which we also call the Atwood machine, right? So today we are going to discuss how to find the acceleration of the masses and the tension in the string, right? Okay, so here we go. There is a pulley and there is a string and two bodies, two masses, two blocks are connected with these strings, right? First of all, I would say that the pulley we are considering in this illustration is an ideal pulley. What is the ideal pulley? It is a massless and the frictionless pulley. What is the meaning of the frictionless? Then there is no friction between the pulley and the rope. That rope does not rotate up, does not roll around the pulley. All right, and the this string is ideal string, which is the massless and inextensible string we are going to consider. So these are the two assumptions in developing the theory of this pulley mass system, right? Okay, so let me explain how to find the acceleration. First of all, if I will consider that the mass m2 is greater than mass m1, that is why if the mass m2, the block mass m2 is higher and it is lesser, then it will come down and it will go up, right? So I'm assuming that the acceleration of this block is a, definitely the acceleration of this block be a in the upward direction. The magnitude of the acceleration for both blocks will be the same, right? Okay, now I will apply how many forces are acting upon this. You will see that how many forces are acting upon this. There are two forces. The first is M2G and there is a tension. The tension T will act upward, right? So if I make the free body diagram here, how many force will act? This is M2G and this is the tension, and the acceleration A will act upon downward, right? For this block, now for this block, how many force will act upon this? This is the M1G and the tension T in upward direction and the acceleration is upward direction. Here we go with the FBD, free body diagram. This is M1G and this is the tension, right? And the acceleration is A, upward is going up. This block is going upward, right? Okay, for this block, can you tell me for M2 how many forces are acting, right? For M2, can you tell me how many forces are acting upon this? Yes, you can say that, you will say that there are two forces, upward direction, the tension is acting in upward direction, the gravitational force M2G is acting in the downward direction. All right, but the acceleration is downwards, so the M2G must be greater than the tension. So for M2, if we apply the Newton's second law, net force is equal to mass into acceleration. The net force will be M2G, the net force will be M2G minus tension is equal to M2 into A. This is the equation number one. All right. Now for M1, can you tell me how many forces are act upon this? Yes, two forces are acting. Tension T in upward direction and M1G gravity force in the downward direction, and it is going upward, therefore tension must be greater than M1G, that is why it is going in upward direction. For M1 we have to apply net force is equal to Ma, this is the Newton's second law, so the net force we will apply T minus M1G, right? T minus M1G is equal to M1 into A. This is the equation number 2, right? Here we have the two unknowns, the acceleration and the tension in the string. Now we have the two equation 1 and 2, and solving this we will get the unknown variable, the tension and the acceleration. So how to find this? Add one equation with the two you will get M12G M2A T minus M1G is equal to M1A. All right, this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. If you add these, the tension will cancel out. M2G minus M1G is equal to M2 plus M1A you will get, right? Implies that you will say, if I take common here the G and divide it by M2 plus M1, so here we get the acceleration of the blocks. The acceleration of the block for M1 and M2 both are equal. All right. Okay, if you know the acceleration, then using any one of these equation you can find the tension T. I'm using the equation number 2. All right, from equation number 2 T minus m1g is equal to m1a. I will put the value of m1a, or you can say the tension is equal to m1 plus m2g. All right. Sorry. This is what m1g plus m1a. All right. If you take common, then g plus a will come. Right. So m1g plus what is the acceleration? We found m2 minus m1 upon m2 plus m1 into g. What can you take common? If you take g common, you will get 1 plus m2 minus m2 plus m1 into g. All right. So here you can find the tension, the m1 in the denominator. If you simplify this, m2 plus m1, m2 plus m1 minus m2 minus m1 into g, right? So you will get m1 into 2m2 upon m1 plus m2g, right? So the tension, what will be the tension? 2m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2 into g. All right. So this is the tension in the string, and this is the acceleration of the block. In the pulley mass system, these two expression can be used as a formula for the solving further problems, right? I think you will understand this in a better way. Okay, thank you very much.